So, in today's video, I will be talking about glycolysis and fermentation. How does glycolysis start? Well, glycolysis starts with glucose, and glucose is split into two 3-carbon molecules called G3P. So what is G3P? G3P is a 3-carbon molecule, and its full form is glucose 3-phosphate. And you might be wondering, how do we split it up? So to do that, since glucose is a 6-carbon molecule, we're going to cut it in half here with an investment of 2 ATPs. So right here, we lose 2 ATPs. So next, we convert this into BPG. And BPG stands for bisphosphoglycerine. And to do this, we add 1 phosphate into here, and we also convert a compound called NAD+, and we get NADH, and this happens twice. So just remember this molecule for later, because it's going to be kind of important. So next, what we're going to do is convert it into 3PG. So 3PG is 3-phosphoglycerine. Alright? So how we do this is BPG and 3PG. BPG has 1 more phosphate than 3PG. So what we're going to do to cancel that out is, to lose that phosphate, so we're going to take 1 ADP, which is adenosine diphosphate, and we're going to take 1 phosphate from BPG and get adenosine triphosphate, ATP. And same thing's going to happen here. Right? And now we have 2 3PG molecules. So next what we're going to do is we're going to convert it into phosphoenolpyruvate. And you can tell by the name, we're getting kind of close to pyruvate, which is the next step. And to do this, we're going to dehydrate it. We're going to lose water. Okay. So in phosphoenolpyruvate, we have 3 carbons and 1 phosphate. So we want to get to pyruvate. And to do this, we need to get rid of this phosphate. We don't like this phosphate. So we're going to do what we did here. And we are going to take 1 ADP and make 1 ATP. And this happens here as well. So we have now gained 2 ATP. And we also gained 2 ATP here. And this is all from one glucose molecule. So we lost 2 ATPs here. We gained 2 ATPs here. And we gained 2 ATPs here. So what does that make? We gained a total of 4 ATPs, like in total. But net ATPs, we only gained 2. Because let's say this one and this one cancel out. We get 2 ATPs. So next, if we do not have enough oxygen, we go into a process called We go into a process called fermentation. So this happens a lot when you're exercising. Your muscles do this, and this kind of contributes to why you feel tired, which I will explain in a little bit. So fermentation starts with pyruvate, alright? For simplicity, I'm just going to focus on one of these 2 pyruvates, but think about it as if it happens twice, because it does per glucose molecule. So pyruvate is made into either one of these 2 molecules. Lactate, or also known as lactic acid, in plants and bacteria, or alcohol in, by the way, here, I don't know if I said plants, I'm going to say plants. Lactate is formed in animals and bacteria, and alcohol is formed in plants and yeast. So how does this happen? How is this converted? So let's go back here. And remember when I said, remember about this, NAD plus to NADH? That is important here, because since there isn't enough oxygen to start later steps such as the citric acid cycle, and we have to reuse this NADH to get NAD plus, so we can go through glycolysis again. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop off. So NADH will become NAD plus. So we've dropped off 2 hydrogen ions. So what exactly is happening here? So let's think about it like this. Pyruvate is made up like this. So we have 3 carbons. Double bond oxygen, double bond oxygen. There's an OH here, and hydrogens bonded here. So when we drop off the hydrogen ions, what we're doing is we're adding a hydrogen here. And you can already see a big problem here. This carbon has 5 bonds, and that's not possible for hydrogen. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make a single bond OH, and this H is also from the NADH. And this is lactic acid. So if you didn't know, lactic acid, when it builds up, it makes your muscles feel sore. So that's why, like, if you're running, like, I don't know, like, when you were in school, or if you're still in school and you're learning about this, and you're doing like the mile run, that's why you feel tired. Lactic acid is just building up and building up and building up, and it makes you feel tired. And this is my first lecture, and it's about glycolysis and fermentation.